Good evening, Ramesh. Good evening, Venkateswaran.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Fine, sir.
Okay. So, Venkateswaran, when did you complete the course from us?
So I completed August PMP. I joined PMP.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. So, what about your PMP exam?
Yeah, I attended. I got certificate.
Oh, you didn't inform us.
Same month.
Okay. So, how was this thing course and all useful to us?
So pardon,
To
pardon.
you? How was the course like the training and other things? That
Yes,
exam
yes.
support?
So actually, is very useful. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
almost whatever you gave some, we practice in class. Also, you gave some mock test questions. It
Yeah.
is almost same only.
Okay.
So it's very easy to attend the exam.
Okay.
I felt it is easy because of your study material almost matching with that exam pattern.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Because we are also looking for someone who would have cleared this thing and then share the experience, no? Because again, that will be useful to our students also. I didn't know that
Okay.
you have
But
completed.
I'm confident if we study whatever you are giving, we can pass. That is
Okay.
that I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
That much almost the same. You're solving the problems. These things are almost same.
Okay. So you have taken the mock test and all, whatever you have given?
Yes, I gone through.
Okay. So did you take help from any other sources
No,
or only
no, only
this?
this, only this.
Okay. Yeah, maybe what I request is maybe we will arrange for this thing call maybe half an hour session with because already more than 15 people, 15, 20 people are there. So we will call them and then maybe you can share your experience and then you can share some valuable experience, no?
No. Okay.
Because that will help give them more confidence, no? Because instead of we
Definitely.
telling, if you go and tell, then they will have a lot of questions to ask you, right?
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So maybe we will get in touch with you and then
When
they
I
will.
saw the questions, almost it resembles like your paper, like that only.
Okay.
So yeah, we are actually not to fear about how PMP question will be there. So your
Uh-huh.
pattern and that pattern almost matching.
Okay.
If we practice your mock test, definitely we can pass.
Okay.
That is my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
maybe if you possible, maybe you can share your this thing also, your PMP certificate, so that
Okay.
we will
Oh,
also,
definitely.
yeah, we can also put it on our website and
Yeah.
can
Okay.
say that
Definitely. No
proudly. You can
issue.
say that, okay. Yeah.
Definitely. I will do.
Okay. So you completed both the Six Sigma and this thing, no?
No. I didn't complete Six Sigma.
Okay.
Only PMP I did.
Okay.
Sigma, I'm thinking maybe I will do after some time, maybe
Okay.
1 or 2 months.
Okay. Good evening, Bhupesh.
Hello. Sir, good
Yeah.
evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Sir, good, sir. How are you?
Fine. Yeah. Good evening, Ramesh. Ramesh, I think we are unable to hear you. I know that you are muted. You are unmuted yourself. Okay, Bhupesh, when did you pass out from us? When did you take the certificate from us?
Sir, actually, I did it on 2023 June, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so today actually I don't have much to say because again there's a topic like Kaizen versus Six Sigma, when to use it. So I just going to, I think even the recent batches student maybe they will be knowing it. I will just quickly cover that.
Hello.
But I would like to hear from you now that you have almost 2.5 years, right? You have
Yeah, yes, sir.
completed. So we would like to get this thing from you, like what you will implement, what you are not able to implement. So whether it was useful. So what are the obstacles you are facing? So those type of uh, experience sharing, if you are able to tell, then I think that will be helpful to our other students, right?
Yeah, yes, sir, sure, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, I did a project like a small project did in a factory in
Okay.
industry to reduce the wastages.
Okay.
To and then I consume the timing. I
Mm-hmm.
make the SOP like have SOPs, but I little bit I have changed the SOPs to
Mm-hmm.
modify that one through help of factory managers
Okay.
to raw material issues and then checking how to be check raw materials and then
Mm-hmm.
how to be chip to production areas
Mm-hmm.
with the quality permissions and then quality permission how could be take time and then how they will analyze this.
Mm-hmm.
It's they would take too much time. So a little bit I asked them to reduce the times and then the production to implement on productions also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I could say in production I was reduce the wastage. How means at production time I plan to be make the exact quantities
Mm-hmm.
to consume the time and then wastage also would be reduced and then at the same time it was a manpower also was reduces
Mm-hmm.
not implement the more manpower
Mm.
like that.
So what you're saying is whatever the order was there, then you started producing only that quantity, not excess
Yeah,
quantity, that
not excess
overproduction.
quantity, sir. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Previously, in your organization, they were doing that, but now you have reduced that.
Yeah, yes. And
Just
now
stop.
they also stopped this one. For example, if we have today, we receive order quantity for 1000, we produce 1000, not more than that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So were you able to use the other complex tools like any graphical tools or any other statistical tool, or using it on a day-to-day basis, or you didn't get an opportunity?
No, sir, I not had an opportunity about these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mainly into the lean concepts, whatever you have learned, you are able to apply, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you take up any small projects in your own area of interest or whatever it is?
So no, sir, not it, sir. Still no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the challenges in that? Like for example, maybe right now, maybe I think you have passed it in almost 2 years back. Now we have changed a
Yes.
lot of our approach also we have changed. I think there are some people from recent batches like Ramesh and Deepak Kumar. So they
Yes.
are actually from the recent batch, only the last batch.
Okay.
And I think we have changed the approach and that we are using the chat GPT and we are asking the people to do a project from their own area of work. So
Okay,
right
sir.
from identifying the problem till defining the problem, writing the project charter, making the data collection plan, applying the
Okay.
statistical tools and control charts, everything with the help of the chat GPT, they are doing a project in their own department and in their own area of work. And I think
Yeah.
that has really helped them to understand the concepts. But
Okay, sir.
right now, I don't know whether how far it is, because again, they have recently passed out. So I don't know whether they were able to apply. So maybe I
Okay.
will talk to Deepak. Deepak Kumar, good evening. Good evening, Deepan. Good evening. Good evening, Stephen. Good evening, Manimaran.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Good evening, Stephen. Okay, Manimaran, when did you complete the course from us? Almost 2 years back, right? 2, 3 years back.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you share your experience, like how was it useful or whether how is not useful or which were you were able to implement, which you are not able to implement? What are the challenges? Because this today I want to have it more of a practical, that more of an interactive session so that will help us to understand your requirement also. Like because now that I think you will be the right person because you have learned something from us. So how far it was useful or how far it was not useful to us, and then how we can make it more useful based upon your experience. So can you share your thoughts, feedback?
Yes, sir. in manufacturing area, this can be used very much, but in fabrication area, we find it difficult to use such things because number of operations, similar operations, is not repeating again and again, and that scenario is not stable. So for stable processes, we can easily check some particular parameters and analyze and find some root causes and solutions. For some unstable processes and continuously changing configurations, we find it difficult to use these things because the data collection is the very big challenge in this.
So
For
you are
example, for tube bends, I can say that it is not a regular job. That is not our own design. So we are depending on customers to get the sizes. So each and every customer is giving different sizes, tube size and bend radius, tube thickness, everything. So for each and every combinations, we have to derive the process parameters each and every time because each one is unique.
okay.
So
So your
for
the end-to-end process is the same, or that also will change, or only the process parameters will change? Say, for example, there are 10 steps from the raw material to the
flow
final.
also, yes, that sequence also can change depending upon the product design.
Okay.
In some products, the tube bends will be there. In some products, tube bends will not be there. In some products, heat treatment will be there. Some products, heat treatment will not be there. Like that, each and every product is unique based on the customer design requirements.
Okay. Okay.
But one thing we have tried to analyze the weld defects, but in that also the root cause was a known one. So this is actually not giving any catchy results. Actually, the result was already known. So when it is not known, it will be very much useful to do these things. So since it is known, it was not getting that attention.
Okay. Have you attended any of our sessions, latest one, where we are asking the students to do a project using the AI prompts?
No, sir, I did not
Okay.
attend those things.
Okay. So I think in one of your earlier this thing we have actually demonstrated that. So that's what we are actually doing now.
Okay.
So even though it may not really solve the problem, but at least that will help you to get some idea, right? How this, what should be the sequence of activities you have to do, and like right from quantifying the problem, then defining the project charter, then doing the fishbone
Yes,
analysis.
I have tried ChatGPT, sir, but because of the limitations of use in a single day, we find it somehow it is difficult to use ChatGPT. So I am using Gemini AI,
Okay.
Meta AI, and Gemini AI. For
Okay.
final conclusions, I used to go to ChatGPT.
Okay. What was the limitation you told in ChatGPT?
You have reached the limit of analysis for the day, like that it is
Oh,
giving some
okay. Okay.
notifications.
It's a free version you are saying.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
But in Gemini AI, I don't find such things. But Gemini AI is giving better results than ChatGPT in that free version, in my opinion, in my view.
Okay. Then
So,
what we can do is maybe I can just give you the prompts.
yes, yes.
Maybe we can get together into a one-to-one maybe next week. So
Okay.
you just come out with a problem, what is actually a real life problem for you,
Mhm.
and then we will try to put together some sort of a prompts.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that I have already standardized this thing for the chat GPT,
Okay.
and it will give output similar to what Minitab used to give. So do you have the Minitab, or you are not able to download at that time?
Minitab is available, sir.
Hmm.
It's available with me.
Okay, are you using it, or
No, sir, I'm not using it, sir, actually.
but Minitab?
Initially, I have used it to practice during the sessions.
Okay.
After that, when I faced that problem in collecting data, I was not able to continue to use it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So can we say that your process is not actually production? Is it something related to development, or you cannot say it is R&D also, right? It's only the production. Only thing is the sequence of processes and the process parameters are changing, right? So you
Yes,
cannot
yes.
say that it is entirely a research and development, right?
No, not entirely research and development, but that what I have told the tube bends for that for each and every setup we will go with this first of trial. Before starting the production bends, we will do trial, and after success of the trials only we will go for production. So it is almost like a R&D one for each and every size combinations.
Okay. So how much time normally does it take? Is it like very expensive, or is it time taking, or is there any
No, no,
problem?
sir. Usually it will take uh, 1 or 2 hours maximum, because setting the parameters is not taking much of time.
Mm.
Changing the farmers and all only is taking time.
Mm.
So that cannot be avoided. Otherwise, we have to go for some automation, which is not that much valuable for that, because after changing one setup, we will go for a number of bins. So comparing to that, this setup time is not much.
Okay.
So
Then
to invest some automation.
what is actually a more pain for you? Like as you are saying, like there are some problem for which you do not have the solutions, or do you have any such problems with you now?
Mm, Actually, deriving some standard parameters for different size combinations can be useful, but
Mm-hmm.
the machine is not giving consistent results for those setups. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Machine stability is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
If I am setting one parameter today, tomorrow if I come and do the same setting, it will not give the same result like that. It is there.
Mm-hmm. For the same product or the different
Yes,
product?
yes, for the same product also.
Okay.
And
Machine consistency.
we have
Mm.
studied the temperature of the oil which we are using for this clamping process and all,
Mm-hmm.
and that and all also it is not giving any relevance in that.
Mm-hmm.
So few more things will be there that we have to spot. For that, we have called for the machine manufacturer also to support us in this study.
Mm-hmm.
That talk is going also.
So if we say the machine is not consistent,
Uh,
what is supposed to give, and then what is it a variation issue, or the means
there is some
average?
programming, CNC programming is there in the backend, which is accessible to them only, machine
Okay.
manufacturer. It is not within our limits.
Mm-hmm.
So in those things, something would be there. That's our understanding. So we have called them to check and ensure that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Based on some parameters, it is sensing something, adjusting within this internally, which
Mm-hmm.
we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be the X factor which is causing the trouble.
Mm. Okay.
Once we set the parameters for that shift, it will not give any problem. Once the machine is switched off and then it is restarted, then only we find this problem.
Mm-hmm.
So during the time of reloading only it is happening. So it could be an effect of those internal programs.
Mm. Okay. So as far as I'm saying, like, is it a mass production, or is it only like small orders, and then it is not a made to order? So
To order only, sir. Batch
mm,
production based on the order.
what will be the typical quantities for a price for a batch or something like that?
Quantity it could be around 300, 400, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Once the setting is over to 300, 400 beds, we can produce in a shift.
Mm. And in that case, is the change over time, is it taking a lot of wasting a lot of time, changing from one product to another product, or one batch to another batch?
Yes, from one product to another product, it will take time
Mm-hmm.
because that farmer has to be changed.
Mm-hmm.
It is a manual work, so it will take some time.
Mm-hmm. So maybe you can think about some pain areas like for which you would like to have the solution, and then we'll just see whether by using any of the lean concept or lean Six Sigma concept, whether we'll be able to do something about that, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So we will get in touch with you, and then we will work out a mutually convenient time, and then we can take
Yes, yes,
forward.
sir. Okay, sure, sir.
Okay. Stephen, are you able to hear us? Stephen? Good evening, Anand Segar.
Good evening, sir. I can hear you.
Yeah. So you completed recently, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So when did you complete the this thing course?
I think January, sir. Not
January. Okay.
December.
Yeah. So would like to you to share the experience, like whatever you have learned, like how much you are able to understand and absorb, and whether you're able to apply it in your area of work, and what are the challenges. Is there anything specific you want to share? Then you can tell us. Your voice is not very clear. So can you do something about that? It's echoing.
Actually, I have completed the course, but I didn't apply in my field as of now.
Okay.
But it helped me to understand the stigma as well as lead culture, how to implement quality goals, Kanban and all. So hopefully it will support me for in my future.
Okay. So you're seeing that there are some opportunities are there, but you are yet to apply and then see the result, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
The opportunity.
So do you want to hear about some specific topics, or so you want any clarification, or whatever you already got, it is okay for you in terms of the material?
Yeah, just I want to for me. Just I wanted to what is it, reference the topics and all.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Mohammed Asraf, good evening.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
How are you?
Yes, fine, sir. What about you, sir?
I am fine. Yeah. So this actually, I'm just taking this as a sort of a,
Yeah,
yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just taking this as a
Yes,
sort of
sir.
an interactive session to know, like,
Yes.
just since that you have completed the course, like, whether you are able to understand the concepts and tools, whether you are able to apply, what are the challenges you are facing. So like that, if you can give some
Yes.
insights, then accordingly, then either we can go for a one-to-one this thing and then try to see how we can make it more useful for you, or whether we can change something in our course or curriculum or our way of approach itself. So if you can give some
Sure.
insights, yeah.
Sure, sir. Actually, sir, last 2 months before I joined Lean Six Sigma,
Okay.
and Alhamdulillah, I was completed your Lean Six Sigma is a yellow belt first and black belt as well. Some also we have to complete it ISO. But I try to the many more things positive in my production area as well as quality area to the work as per the what I learned from the Lean Six Sigma is very useful for us. And I communicate with our director as well, named Amit Kumar Sinha. To sir, please you do this is very useful for us about the production area. What about the losses going on? Where there is losses going on? Which machine is production more is going on? So we have to give in many more things, an idea. What I learned from the is a theoretically and practically because I have more than sir 14 plus years experience for the food, beverage, and dairy like that, sir. So they are understood. No, you are saying the true, but this is a going to the slowly. We cannot go the one times, and some of the my colleague also join with the Lean Sigma. I give him the reference. So they
Okay.
already get the training from the same another company. Some of the people are already get the training from your side, sir. And Alhamdulillah, he's given a good feedback, and they are joining other company as per your certification. Once they get the certificate, after that they promoted for other company as well. So this is very useful from my side, sir, and my colleague, because just few months before back, he learned this Lean Six Sigma, and just he tried to the approach for other company, and they get the better opportunity and best position. So this is helpful, very useful for the Lean Six Sigma. This is from my side also, and I am getting 3-4 call for the interview and the selection also. Many more company in Saudi Arabia. So from my opinion, sir, this is very useful, and how many colleagues is there, they are learning about Six Sigma, but should understood about the real, what I'm learning. If they understood this work about what the Lean Six Sigma study, and they follow up the senior and request fully. So Alhamdulillah, they will get the better chance. Anyone place. So my opinion, sir, I will try to the best for other also training from the PMP also, and we already communicate with ma'am also 2-3 as per your guideline. And I told him right now I am so busy in the new project. So however I am free next month, I will be joined for PMP as well.
Okay.
This is very
That's
useful, sir.
yeah, that's
So
great.
my side, sir, my feedback is very well, and I appreciate in the LinkedIn also my manager as well, the senior manager and director, because all director in my LinkedIn, they appreciate my the training. And they told me, okay, if you want to something from this agency, consultancy, Lean Sigma, just you give me full details. So I will communicate with him. The other people also want to training for the as per the business purpose.
Yeah, okay.
So inshallah, sir, I will share with you some of the management mail ID as well, full details. They will communicate with you, sir.
Yeah,
They are
that's
interested, sir.
yeah, that's really
Yeah.
good to hear about that. Thanks for this thing. So you are also
Yeah.
like, I think if we are taking the training for a same batch, no, like for the same company, then we can just try to work upon some of the areas, no problems in your area of work, and then you will be able to understand in a better manner, right? So maybe
Yeah.
if you are, that's what again, some 2-3 companies have recently offered that. So that for the same company, same processes means again, it will be more of a customized training for that particular industry, and then that will be very much helpful for them.
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
sure, sir. One thing also need from your side support, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Control this management framing work and ISO 22000 2018 as well as new version. So what about the worldwide is going on? So give me some deep information about the food safety
This is
and
ISO
food. What
22000.
about the quality assurance work? Quality assurance and quality control under the dairy sector, beverage industry sector, as well as the juice. So because there are some different, sir. So once we introduce myself for the presentation, they said, sir, this is belong from the totally for the one side, the engineering department. But you are working as a quality assurance and quality control. As a specialist, so something need to the modification. So myself, I also doing some modification about the clarification, sir. This work is related to the our work, and this is belong from here, there, which place I can show him this work. So this is all are related for our Lean Six Sigma. So you can clarify. So I given some the point, some of the idea. Then they realize, no, sir, this is a good, and they will. We all people know about the AI. No, AI is very famous for the all over the world. So they will also check and review this one. What Asraf is saying, this is true or not. So they are coming all are related. One of the bunch, this one. So same like the total number of the quality management framing work. So we are very happy to learn, and we get 2-3 companies the offer letter as well, sir, and good salary. So this is for me is the best, and my colleague also.
Okay.
So
you're into,
I need, sir, one guideline, sir. Give me the guideline about the main focus of the production as well as the quality department as a beverage industry, dairy industry, juice industry, and water industry worldwide. It could be helpful for the us, sir.
Okay, so you want to say how Six Sigma can be applied in this industry, right?
Yes,
some
sir.
examples,
In dairy
some
sector,
projects.
especially the batch wise, sir. What about my section is a quality department. So what about the quality assurance work under this Lean Six Sigma? Some modification they need, sir. if you give me some the modification as well as some separate professional way, so I can highlight over the presentation to the level of the director level. I gonna give me, sir, this is a best for me about the departmental was as a production, as a quality, as a maintenance, like that. So this is all are related to the maintenance department, and going to the manufacturing as well, the all the mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, electrical and electronic engineer, like that. So that's what you need the some separate. So, sir, if you give me some idea about the separate for the quality assurance, which one is a benefit, how to his benefit, let me clear full details.
Yeah, sure. So that is actually the purpose of today's meetings. I am just wanting to even just before he came, I think I was talking to Manimaran also. So he had some specific issues. So we like to actually make it more useful to you. So that because I want to now interact with the people who have already graduated from that, and then just to follow up like whatever they are learning from us, whether they are able to apply. So what are the real life challenges they are facing in this thing? Whether they are getting is it not getting the support from the senior management or other colleagues? Whether that is the issue, or what is the type of issue? So that based upon my experience, then I can give whatever the suggestions or this thing. So maybe we like what I told to Manimaran. So we also can have a one-to-one session, and then I'll
Yes,
just
sir.
give you something very specific to your requirement, what can be done, right? And then we can take
Sure,
it.
sir.
Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, Vasant. Good evening, Shravan. Good evening, Deepak. Any one of you can unmute yourself and talk? Ramesh? Deepak,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Good evening. Myself, Deepak.
Yeah. So I think you completed in January, right?
Recently, I completed
Okay. So,
Six Sigma Black Belt and Green Belt
yeah.
certification.
Okay. So would you like to
So,
share some of your like learnings, what you are able to understand, what you are not able to understand, what you related, some problems can be solved. So whether you are facing any challenges or something like that for the benefit of the other participants here.
first off, I will be thankful for you and agency also for the Lean Six Sigma Black Belt and Green Belt certification.
Okay.
That all learning experience is a very impactful and also directly connected with my work also, and regular problems coming and continuous problem for a long time. So now with this learning, first I can identify the problems, and also I can start the analyze for the what is the problem area, what I need to take action, and what need to preparation for the solution, that is, and also how to build my team to for the work on separate things, because one person cannot do everything. So if we can some task delegate to some assigned person to work, so we can achieve our target within timeline, because of one person for all things not capable for to do. So now for the how can we relate our problems from start process to end process, what is the their content in between, what we need, where we can check, we can identify and cover up all causes of the problem. So at least this Lean Six Sigma problem solving tools, we can cover up 80 to 90%, sometimes 70% to 80% causes we can cover. Only 20 to 30% always remaining, but one by one, that one also we can remove by the next action, like some control, some trainings, some documents like control, so we can provide that training also. I discuss with some my colleagues, so they also want to join. My one colleagues have in sales department, so he was asking one day what uh, this one impactful for me. So I think you discuss one person also like during training for the sales something. So I told him, you also can join, so no problem. So I will share his contact and uh, tell to your team so contact with him for the next batch. After I will introduce him to for about that all session everything. So he will also join. So first things, this he is not like related to regular problems, because of in production department, production person always facing production maintenance quality. They are directly connected to physically to product, physically to process. So always they're facing problems. So they always feel like we need something approach to solve problem quickly, timely, and in a standard way, like this. But sales department having like mostly sitting job and also system job, so they not directly think like how it is uh, like valuable for me. So need to clarify him how can he apply this problem solving approach to sales activities, also sales problem, also how can sort out the sales problem. So need to from your side, your team side, need to introduce him for this Lean Six Sigma value.
Sure. So again, as I told, I think you would have experienced like of late, in your batch, we made the students to do a project from their own area of work, right? So again, if it is from the sales, then we will ask him to identify a problem, and then if he needs, I know that as you are rightly saying, maybe manufacturing, it may be very easy to relate the problems with the tools, whatever you are telling. With sales, it may be a bit difficult. But again, it is like we can, even if we require maybe 1 or 2 sessions outside the normal sessions also, we are willing to do that. So maybe we will get in touch with, maybe you can introduce him, and then we will talk to him. And as you are aware that our motto is mainly to ensure that it really reaches the benefit reaches our participant, right, student. That is what is very important, so that will add a value to their career, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. With this training, I can also advise and training to my juniors to solve the problems also, and help to for me also for the big project. Small they can solve, but for the big, I need always support from the downside for the many things and many tasks. So if they need, they know about this problem solving approach, so they can also support with clear information. Otherwise sometimes people are confused what information ask, what provide. So after this training, that is clear.
No, what I can also maybe, I think since it will be useful to all who are attending here, maybe initially it may be a bit difficult for you to come out with all the Six Sigma and the statistical tools and all. Then people may be scared, and then collecting the data may be a problem, and then you may not be receiving the support from the other departments, and then that all those challenges will be there. But at least in your own department, right, whoever are directly reporting to you, the machines are under your control, the
Yes,
planning
sir.
is under your control, people are under your control, then you can
Yes, sir.
just, whether it may be a 5-member team or 10-member or 20-member team. So I will just make a very small sort of some basic tools. Maybe you can call that a white belt project or a yellow belt project or a lean project or something like that. So I'll just develop a curriculum, and since already you have gone through all those tools and concepts, it will be very, very easy for you to understand, and it will be maybe for a period of only maybe 2 hours or 3 hours. So then I can just conduct that training to all of you in one of these sessions, and then you can take it to your down the line people, and then ask them to make small projects, right? We can call that either as a
Yes.
Kaizen project or a small
Yes,
lean
yes,
project
yes.
or a white belt project. So I'll just prepare the curriculum, and then assume that you are all going to be the trainers who are going to train the people who are under you. And then I will take the training class, and then I give all the training materials, including the recording. And then you can take that as a reference, and then you can relate to your own problems, your own context, and then you will be able to do that, right? I think that
Yes, sir.
that should be useful to all of you, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good input, Deepak. I really appreciate that. So maybe within a month or so, we will come back, and then we'll arrange for this thing. So Rufina, you just note down this point, whatever it's emerged, so this will be useful to them.
Sir, one thing I want from your side, from
Yeah.
one curriculum about basic things like waste elimination for the lean, our 8 wastage, na. So that is easy for me to teach downside people, because they're not high literacy. So
Yeah.
so they have someone 8 pass, someone 12 pass. So I need to teach him like some basic things. So simple things like a kaizen, like some small changes, and they will look some impact. So I need something.
Yeah, sure. So we will make it into two. One is like again, as you are telling that we can use it as a small Kaizen project. Or that's why I told you like everything is going to be same. Whether you are going to call that as a yellow belt project or a white belt project or a Kaizen project or a Kaizen blitz or something like that. So it is going to be using some simple tools, right? So we'll teach
Yes.
them very basic tools like how do you quantify how do you measure a particular metric, and then how do you quantify that? Then the fishbone diagram, Y analysis, 8 ways Pareto chart. We'll make it very light, and then we will just give one or two small examples or projects so that based on that they can proceed further, right? So we will make it in such a way that it is easy for the people who are really working on the floor, no, maybe the illiterate
Yes.
or less educated people. For them to be useful, I will just develop a module. And then actually, we have done it for the Asian paints. We have actually developed a 2 hours module, and we got the feedback from the workmen saying that till the time they were all having 20 plus years of experience. And then I took this training, and then for 3 batches, around 80 people were there. And finally, after all the 3 batches training was over, then I just asked for the feedback, how it was useful to them. Then one thing what they told them was very interesting. So what they were telling is, like initially till the training was there, they were thinking that whenever there is a problem, if they are able to report it to the supervisor or the engineers or the managers, so that means that their job is over, right? That means their responsibility ends there. But after undergoing the training, and then they learned about these tools, and then they got some sort of a self-confidence that at their level also they will be able to, using these tools, they will be able to analyze and solve the problems, because again they are the people who are day in and day out they are doing these activities, right? So if they are able to apply their mind, and then if they are able to use these tools properly, then they will be able to solve the problem. And then again, that is going to be beneficial not only for them but for the organization also. So your point is well taken. So we will make a very maybe a 2 hours maximum, 2 hours, or maybe that also you can take it in 1 hour or 1 hour session. Like that again, 2 sessions or maximum 3 sessions, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, maximum 3 hours. And then we will give them some live examples or practical example. And then at the end of it, maybe because again, when I ask them, one of the first thing how I start those session was that, can you identify some problems, right? Then they will say that, okay,
Yes.
this is what is the problem, this is what is the problem, this is what is the problem. Then I will ask them to make a list. Then I will ask them to, like, we will teach this for 1 or 2 hours. And then I will just divide them into different teams, right? If, say, for example, if 10 people or 15 people are attending the training, then I tell them that, okay, now you divide it into three people or 4 people as a team, right? And then
Yes.
as a 3 or 4 people team, then you just a template will be there. Well, I think you would have learned about that A3 format. So that will clearly tell just a very simple single page document. So what is the problem? What is the current status? What is the target you want to achieve? Then what is the current performance? Then what are the root causes for the problem? Any 5-way analysis or something like that, fishbone diagram 5-way analysis. Then solutions, a table about the actions what you have to take. And then after implementing, what are the controls you are going to put in place. So it's a very simple this thing. And I think under your own control or your own powers, I think you will be able to give them the resources, and then you'll be able to complete those projects. And I think once the entire team, your department or your team is going to be aligned to you, and it is going to show some results in terms of reducing the waste or making some improvement, definitely it will be noticed by the senior management, and definitely I think we will get the due recognition of whatever you learned for, right?
Yeah, yes, sir, definitely.
So providing that support is that is the reason why we are connecting with our old students also, right? So in whatever way we can help us, we'll help us, and then I will maybe very soon Today, I think we are by next month, I will organize a meeting like this, and then we will come out with a small course program, right? Maybe you can take it as a 2 hour or 2.5 hour session, but I think I can explain you within say 45 minutes or so, because already you know the concepts and everything. So how to take it to your down the level people and then help them to make some improvement. So for that, again, we will give you some framework. Okay. I think similar, I think was the request from Mohammed Asraf also. So once you are able to, because you know what is the requirement and then what is the understanding level of people and what is the process, what are the examples you can give. So I can just give you the template and the guidelines and whatever it is, and then you can use that for your own
Yes, sir.
area of work, right? So that is, I think,
Yes, yes.
good feedback. I think what you have given. Thanks for that.
Thank you, sir.
Ramesh, are you able to talk? I think I had challenges you have given. Ramesh, Vasant. Shravan Kumar. Yeah.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry for late joining as I came a few late from duty hours
Hmm.
due to some urgent dispatches from our side.
Okay.
Uh, I want help some as Mr. Deepak Kumar is suggested.
Uh-huh.
Some same conflicts are there with my team also, as
Okay.
I am a internal auditor authorized by TUV Node.
Okay.
But some during last internal audit, some cross-functional departments having some issues that they are not supporting in internal audit, and
Mm-hmm.
they are not using any kind of tools like 7QC tools, and not making 8D reports in their prospective departments.
Hmm.
So same Mr. Deepak asked that to you.
Hmm.
So because it is almost 9:47 and session is going to complete, then I
Hmm.
will definitely join next session and will
Hmm.
tell you what I am facing the challenges
Hmm.
and get back to you.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So what is your team size? Like how many people are working under you, or like how many people you can influence? Like maybe directly reporting to you, or
Directly reporting 8 to 10 peoples are under working with me.
mm-hmm.
I am leading the testing department and also quality control departments.
Mm-hmm.
6 persons in testing department and 4 to 5 peoples are in quality incoming and in process.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I was telling Deepak also. So in your own area of work, what are the improvements we can do? So how we
Yeah.
can train the people, how we can make them to identify the problems, and then how we can make them to solve their own problems. So for that, again, I will just prepare a small this thing, a curriculum along with the
Yes.
PowerPoint presentation, and then I will just train you like how you can take it to your down the line people. So with the
Yes.
help of that, then you will be able to train them and then make them to small projects so that some improvements will be there, so that your contribution will be very much visible, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vasant, Stephen. Vasant Kaur, you are able to, can you unmute yourself and talk? Stephen? Okay. Anything else you want to share? Because again, I had just only one slide to show. Again, I think for the recent batch, I think this included as a part of the presentation what I shared with them. Because again, today's topic was when to use Kaizen and when to use the Six Sigma. Because again, many times, like we have learned about Six Sigma, and then we really don't know, like, uh, if for a very small problem, if you are going to use Six Sigma, again, it may become a very tedious job, and then you may not get the end result. And if it is a very complex problems, and again we use the simple tools like 7QC tools or something like that, again you may not be able to find the right solution. So then how do you select like the methodology, or when to use Kaizen and when to use the Lean and when to use the Six Sigma? So this actually maybe for the recent batch students, this was a part of the PowerPoint presentation, what I was shared. But again, there are some students who have learned maybe 2-3 years back also. So for them, so for their benefit, and for the new people also, again, it is just a sort of a revision. So now that you have learned all the concepts, now we are now trying to see like how we are going to apply that, right? So again, just to remind you, or just for a recap, or for a new learning for the old students. So depending upon the problem, what you are trying to solve, the complexity of the problem. Again, these are the different methodologies which are available. And first we'll start with these two. So for solving the low complexity problems, so we can use these two methods. There is the just to do it or the quick wins. So just to do it, for example, in your area, work area, from the raw material storage up to the finished goods storage. So if you are working end to end, right, from the first process to the last process, with a notebook on hand and having an eye for capturing what are all the problems you are seeing, just to note down the problems, right? For example, in the raw material, maybe some bags are there, some material is leaking. Then you come to the floor, you are finding that somewhere water is leaking, some machines oil is leaking, somewhere somebody is going to some machine is under breakdown, and some other place some people are doing some rework, and then in one place a lot of scrap is there. So all these are like you can just note down all those things wherever the possible problems are there, and then you can just no need for you to do any rocket science research or something like that. So most of them are maybe only common sense solutions, right? For example, somewhere air is leaking, you go and have a look at it. So you may find that maybe the hose is not tightened properly, or the hose is damaged, so you'll have to replace the hose, or the nipple is damaged, so you'll have to change the nipple. So only thing is you'll have to only with the mindset of identifying and solving the problem. So if you're going to do that, then you just collect the list of all the problems, and then you just make an action plan, implement the action plan. Definitely some improvement will be there. So that's what you call it, just to do it, right? So no, it's just some problems don't need a special method, just common sense and project management. You take that as a project. So today in my workplace, I will just identify some 20 small problems, and then I will solve those 20 problems. Then you can involve your team also. At the time, you can just go with some 3 or 4 people, your subordinates, go to your own work area, whatever is your under your control. You go to that area, and then have just you lead them, and others also will just notice, and then you just make a list of what are all the problems, and then what immediate actions you can take, implement the actions. Then you'll be able to see a lot of improvement. So this you can repeat it maybe once in a month or once in 2 months, so that all that continuous improvement mindset will be there, right? So people will slowly get towards the perfect mind. Otherwise, what will happen is, okay, 4 places some air is leaking. So fifth one, if some new leakage is going to come, then they are not going to consider that very seriously, because that is going to be a normal process for them. But once you are going to solve all those problems, once a new problem arises, immediately they themselves will be able to take in the action, right? So that's what we call it the just to do it. It doesn't need any rocket science to analyze and solve the problem. And there are some problems, like again, I just gave an example. You imagine that you are entering a orchard having a lot of fruit bearing trees, and your aim is to just taste the sweet fruits. So that's what is the aim. So as you are entering the orchard, you will find that there are a lot of fruits which are already fallen down. Only thing is you will have to take a small effort of bending down and then pick up those fruits and then eat it. So the just to do it is something like that. That means the problems are obvious, solutions are also obvious. Only thing is you will have to take action. Right? That is just to do it. Quick wins are those you will find that in some of those trees you will find that there are some fruits which are hanging very low. So only thing is you have to stretch yourself a bit, and then you'll be able to pluck those fruits and eat it. So that's why we also, in a Six Sigma language, we also call it a low-hanging fruits, right? With the minimum efforts, you just you will be able to get a lot of benefits. So that's what I was suggesting when Deepak and Ashraf and Shravan, they were asking. So I'll just make a very small training program, training content, maybe 2 to 3 hours. So you can just train your people. Maybe you can take them maybe 4 people at a time, or 10 people maximum at a time. Then you ask them to just, first thing is you start the session asking them to identify the problems what they are having. And then initially they may think that you are actually going to give the solution for the problem. But it is just like if you are going to solve the problem, then it is just like giving a fish to them. But then tell them that you are here not to give them the fish, but to teach how the fishing is done, right? And then you just teach them all the tools, problem-solving tool, and then make them to work on a small project. And then maybe you can have a small recognition reward mechanism, right? Maybe from your own capacity, or you can recommend to the senior management or whatever if any visible improvements are there, you can just, or even calling for a meeting and then just clapping the hands itself may be a very big motivation for them, right? So try to, whatever the best possible recognition you can do, you can just do it so that be motivated, right? So by using the simple tools like fishbone diagram, Pareto chart, or scatter plot or something like that, definitely they'll be able to solve some problems, which is going to give significant improvement. That is quick wins. So these two are mainly for the low complexity problems. And for the medium complexity problems, you can just ask for the lean and 8D. So again, as Ashraf was asking, and or Deepak was asking, then we'll just have some. I'll just make another this thing training content, mainly for on the lean management, value stream mapping, some small things. Again, we are not going to make it very complicated. So we will lean is a methodology for identifying and eliminating waste. So what are the 8 different types of waste? What are the most commonly used lean tools? Then we can take a real life problem and then see how that can be solved using the lean and this thing. So that also we can say. 8D again is mainly for the incident management. So again, I will make a separate course this thing, maybe a 1 hour course or 1.5 hours. So again, whenever you are having some repeated problems, then how we can use the 8D report for solving the repeated problems, then we can use the 8D. Then Six Sigma is actually solving the complex problems. So if a problem is technically complex and this is existing for a longer period of time without any deviation, without any solution, so those type of problems can be solved using the Six Sigma. That is a complex problem. So again, the DMAIC methodology is used for solving the existing product and the existing process. So if a process is existing for more than 1 year, and variability is the issue. So every time you're not getting a consistent output, a lot of variation is there. Then you can use the DMAIC methodology. We have learned in depth in the Lean Six Sigma course. DMADV approach and the CDV approach combined together, we call it a DFSS, that is design for Six Sigma. So where we are trying to change the design of the product or the process. So if we are going to re-engineering the current process, because again, whenever we have a process, maybe it will have its own limitations, right? So current setup of the machines or current setup of the manpower and the material, maybe it is giving you a maximum yield of only 95%. But because of your competition pressure, you want to improve the yield to 98%. Then what you'll have to do? So maybe you'll have to do the thorough re-engineering of the current process. Maybe you'll have to go for some automation, or you'll have to go for some change in the raw materials or whatever it is, simplifying the process or something like that. So for making the changes, re-engineering the current processes and products, you can use the DMADV approach. Define, measure, analyze, design, and verify. So that is for re-engineering the current process to get the best result. And CDOV, that is concept, design, optimize, and verify. So this methodology is used for developing entirely a new product or a new process, right? So for that, we'll be using the CDOV approach. So again, I think if some of you want some specific tools for because I also made a course this thing separately for the CDOV approach. In the classroom, whatever I taught you was DMAIC methodology, mainly used for the production operation. But if you are having some requirement for anything related to the research and development, then also you can just get in touch with me. Again, there are some exclusive tools for that. Then maybe we can just have a session, right? So I request all of you to, again, we are actually conducting this only once in a month. And I want to reach most people. And I think all of you are covered under one mobile app group. So we will try to make it more active by giving more case studies and more mock tests or quizzes and everything. So to keep you refreshed about the concepts or the tools, whatever you learn. And you can also, I think there is a exclusive WhatsApp group is there, the Belt to Brilliance. Again, don't hesitate to ask for any help or to suggest something. So let us make it very vibrant, right? So mainly that group was started for the interchange of ideas, so that from participant to participant, student to student, some interaction can be there. And who knows, it may just open up some avenue for some of you, right? So some vacancies may be like you can discuss, and then you can shift from one company to the other company, or whatever is that. It is going to be a community, right? So it's going to be a community, and then you can help some others wherever you have some chances, opportunities, and then if somebody is there to help you, then they also help you. So I request you to make that WhatsApp group more interactive. Whenever any problem or any suggestion, you can try to post it, and then slowly we will within 6 months to 1 year. So we want to make it very active and then useful to all the members who are in the community, right? Okay, so that's what I wanted to tell. So anything you want to add, or any other information or any other suggestion, you can just tell me. Okay. So there are no more this thing. Maybe we can close this session today. Just before going, I'll just take a feedback from you. So was it useful to you? Like, do you feel that this time was worth spending? Quick feedback, Manimaran?
Yes,
Sir, it's very nice.
definitely.
Nice to see all these feedbacks from different people from different areas
Okay.
and different field also.
Mm.
So it is reaching different sectors across the globe. So it's good to see.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyone else want to share any ideas? Okay. Okay. Thank you for that, and then we will meet in the next session. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir. Bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thanks, sir.
Bye. Good night.